you're trying to decide whether or not to get yourself a truck Norris camshaft. I made the decision a little over a year ago, and I put one in a 5.3 Silverado. What I'd like to do now is tell you my experience, what I've dealt with over the year, the good, the bad, the highs, the lows, what I might do different, and if I would do it again in the future. So if you'll give me a few minutes of your time, maybe I can help you out on making your decision. So first things first, installing the cam was pretty simple. Mechanically speaking, the LS platform is easy to work on and upgrade. However, I did underestimate the tuning side of it. The truck cranked right up, no problem on the stock tune, but to drive it around, I had to keep revving it up at a stop sign. You know, you put one foot on the brake, one on the gas, try and keep it going. So honestly, can you drive it without a tune? You can, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. The stock computer is going to do everything it can to keep the truck running for you. But unless you have access to a tuner or you've got some tuning software, you definitely need to consider this as part of your budget when you're considering getting this cam. Now, I'm a computer moron. However, I did invest in HB tuners and was able to fine tune it a little more. And that still needs some more tuning, but I drive it everywhere I want to go, and it's just as reliable as it ever has been. Now, the truck Norris, it claims to be able to run on the stock converter, and that is absolutely right. I've been driving mine for a year on the stock converter with only, minor inconveniences. It's not a huge fan of stop and go traffic, stuck on the interstate, creeping along at 30 miles an hour. Doesn't like that myself. It doesn't bother me. I enjoy all the looks I get where everybody's looking, like trying to figure out, who's thumping, whose cam is that. Another issue I've noticed is the truck wants to idle and drive at 20 miles an hour or so, which I'm sure could easily be fixed with tuning, but I'm pretty happy with my fuel trims and my timing, so I haven't really messed with it. That being said, it is a little rough on stock brakes, having to ride them, to keep it slowed down in traffic. Once again, I'm sure tuning would fix it, but that's a little bit above my expertise. Luckily, I've been talking to a guy at Frog's Garage YouTube channel, and he really knows his stuff. I will put a link to one of his videos down in the description. I did update to bigger and better brakes thanks to recommendations from my pal over at Blue Collar Hot Rod. I went with the Power Stop Z36, and I couldn't be happy with them. The brakes are great. Fuel mileage did decrease just a little bit, 10-15%, something like that. But I mean, let's be honest, if you're worried about fuel economy, you're not looking at a camshaft anyway. So if you're interested in dyno results, I'll put it in the description, my 6-month video that I did, and in it, it's got a lot of things that Richard Holdner went over. He goes through the torque, horsepower, all those kind of ratings, so I'll add that down in the description as well, so you can take a look at that. So the question is, would I do it again? And if I would I do anything different? Well, the answer, I would absolutely do it again, in a heartbeat, without even thinking twice. The extra power is noticeable even untuned, and in this small 5.3, the cam sounds like a monster. I'd do it again in a second, just for the sound alone, really. The one thing I would do differently, while I've got the motor out, of course you don't have to pull the motor to do a camshaft, but I pulled mine to freshen the motor up. I would have went ahead and put a converter in it while I had it apart. It saved me a little bit of hassle. I do have more upgrades already purchased and ready to install. The DoucheWorks, I guess that's how you call it. The DoucheWorks DW400 fuel pump drop-in module. I've got some Wilkes Performance heads, long tube headers, the LSX RT fast intake, throttle body, 1000cc snake eater injectors. So you guys stay tuned for that. That is coming. So if this video helped answer any of your questions or help you make up your mind about the route you want to take, please subscribe, like, share, leave me a comment. I'm learning as I go, and I appreciate any feedback. So check out some of my other videos while you're here, and as usual, thank you for watching, guys.
Give it to me like